Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup. It is Singles Saturday, and this week I thought that I would play around with my Looxi Beauty shadows. So this is all of the Looxi Beauty shadows that I have. I'm covering up my Sydney Grace shadows, which I did a video on last week. But yeah, I've just got mostly shimmers, and a few mattes, so we are just going to play around, create this eye look. I will let you know what I thought of these shadows and just have some fun. So if you would like to see how I created this eye look and what I think about these shadows, then just keep watching. Okay, so since this darker kind of burgundy shade and this lighter pink are really the only things that I have in the Looxi shadows that I can like deepen up a look with. That's what I'm gonna do in the crease. I'm just gonna use that darker color and then the lighter pink to blend that out. And then I'll just play around with some of the shimmers on the lid. I only got those mattes from Looxi just because I wanted to try them out. And I've got so many other singles that I can kind of mix in with this that I wasn't really worried about having the ability to do like full looks. But to try them out for the first time, I don't want to pull in shadows from anywhere else. So I'm going to start off with a Lorella 27, LC 27. And I'm going to pick up that deeper shade, which is called Boss. And I'm just going to start that in the outer portion of my crease. And this brush is like a fluffy flat brush, basically. So I'm pretty much just going to use this to pack the pigment on. And then I'm probably going to use another brush to blend it out. And I'm not going to take this all the way in. I'm going to take it most of the way in, but not completely. This shadow is definitely really nice and pigmented. So far, it's working really, really nicely. So I'm just going to take this Wet n Wild brush. This is from the Bretman Rock collection, and no shadow on it. And I'm just going to go in and just get this shadow just to blend out at the edge a little bit. And I'm just using this one instead of that like fluffy flat brush because it'll take a lot less time, and this brush definitely has a lot more movement to it. So the shadow will blend a lot easier. And I'm using the ABH eye primer today. So now I'm going to take a Looxi tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go into that lighter pink, and that one is called Forever. And I'm just going to go right around the edge of where I blended, just to further blend that shadow out and make everything look nice and seamless. I'm going to make sure that I get a good amount of it into the inner corner, since I didn't take that darker shade all the way in there. I'm gonna go back with this Lorella brush, and I did pick up a little bit more pigment of Boss. and I'm just going to go back in and re-intensify that shade. And I'm also going to pull that down onto the lower lash line. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the lower lash line. I'm gonna bring it in almost the whole way, but not quite. And normally I wouldn't pull it down this far, but you'll see why I'm doing that in a minute. So I'm gonna go back with the Looxi brush and I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of Forever. And I'm gonna run that around the lower lash line. Get that pretty blown out. And then I'm gonna go back around the top just to make sure that when I went back in with Boss that I don't have any harsh lines. So I'm gonna take my NYX glitter primer, and this is just an e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to spread that all over my lid. And then I'm gonna open my eye and just run the brush through my crease. So I'm gonna try out a different brush to lay down my shimmers than I normally would. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's the number 6 fan brush. I'm going to pick up Flutter, and I'm going to put that all along the top of the cut crease. And then I'm also going to pull that down kind of at a diagonal, and I want to make sure that the front portion of my lid is covered. And this shade is really, really unique because it's pink, but you can see these really cool green reflex in it. It is really, really neat. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna go in with this Lorella brush. It's just like a flat eyeshadow brush. The number has rubbed off on it. And I'm going to pick up Duper Star. And this one is like a purple with a blue reflect. And then I'm just going to put that everywhere that I didn't put the first shimmer. I'm just gonna go back and forth between the two brushes and get them to kind of blend a little bit. Now I'm gonna take this BH Cosmetics. This is the V15. And I'm gonna go into that blue matte, which is called Complicated. And I'm going to just pack that in to this very outer portion of my lid. And I'm gonna kind of blend it into that shimmer just a little bit so that it transitions nicely. And then I'm also going to blend it out into that pink a little bit. And then I'm gonna go back to this Lorella brush that we used with Boss and make sure that that blends in nicely. And that just added just a little bit more depth to that outer corner. And then I'm gonna take like a really thin little flat brush. This is from Profusion. It's the Flat Precise eyeshadow. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of Complicated. And I'm gonna keep that like right at my lower lashes. Just to add just a little bit more depth on the lower lash line too. And then again, I'm gonna go back with this brush and just soften that line up a little bit. And then for the very inner corner, like by the tear duct, I'm going to take the ColourPop E10 and I'm gonna pick up Baby's Breath, and I'm going to put that right by my tear duct. And I'm also going to carry that down onto the lower lash line a little. Okay, so that is what the eye is looking like now. I'm going to go off camera, recreate this on the other eye, throw on all the rest of my stuff, and I will be right back to show you the completed look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I used the Ace Beauté lashes in the style Clotho. The NYX Epic Wear in Fierce Purple in my waterline. The Balm Mad Lash and L'Oreal Telescopic for my lashes. And then I used one of the Kylie lip kits, and this one is in the shade Bear. So, my first impression of the Looxi Beauty shadows, fantastic. Those mattes are super pigmented. They blended so easily. This shade Flutter is so amazing. That pink that I put in my inner corner, I mean, I don't know how well the camera will capture it, but it is so gorgeous. I mean, I can't even get over it. Like, it's this beautiful pink with yellow and green reflex in it. Like, it doesn't shift, it's just when the sparkle that's in it gets caught by the light, it is so gorgeous. I can't. It's so nice. So yeah, definitely would love to try more Looxi Beauty shadows. I can't wait to try some of these blues because, like, oh my god, blue is my favorite color. And these shades are just, they're just stunning. So yeah, I am very, very happy with these. I love the way this look turned out. I was not expecting this at all. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I've been like really kind of down on myself and super depressed for like the last week, so I really didn't want to sit down and do this, but I'm forcing myself to do every single Saturday video no matter what. So yeah, I really was like not feeling sitting down and doing my makeup, but this look is so amazing, and that made me really, really happy, because had I sat down and done a look that I wasn't happy with, it would have just made that like depression even worse. So yeah, this was really, really awesome. So I hope that you enjoyed. You know, let me know if you've tried Looxi Beauty shadows, if you want to try Looxi Beauty shadows, you know, let me know, whatever, down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. If you do, ring the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a video. You can hop over to Instagram and follow me over there. Everything will be listed in the description box down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.